The world needs beer.
But we all know Hillary Clinton is a three-legged midget.
If you were a Nintendo cartridge, I'm below you.
I think I'm gonna go piss my world tree.
Duval! My name's Alan, and I like to party.
My name is Mike, and I like flip-flops. You want to hear something special?
Numbers are hard.
All right. Hey, so hello there, ones. Hey, we're back for episode 18?
18. Our podcast is officially legal. You can now fuck this podcast and it'd be okay.
Really?
Yes.
I like that. I like the thought behind that. Honestly, it sounds great.
Or it can vote, either one. I
Or
prefer
it
the
can vote.
fucking, but that's just me.
Or it can vote, man. Yeah, me too, man. Dude, it was a crazy ass week, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit happened. First of all, I want to get it out of the way. A couple of shout outs. Jared, or Jay as he is known, used to be my loader. He's a listener of ours, and
Nice.
I come in on Monday or Tuesday, and he's already listened to it, and he goes, dude, and he asked me questions, man, and I'm like, I barely remember what I talked about,
Right. That's cool as hell, though. He's still, coming at you about it.
Yeah. But he's had a few suggestions here and there.
Nice. Love to hear them.
I'll formulate something and come up with what he suggested.
Okay.
He likes to fuck with me a little bit, which is fine. That's how you do it. That's how guys do shit. We poke at each other, right?
Yeah, that's what we do here.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out Rick, which is Christy's husband. He's they both sit there and watch us on YouTube, man.
No way.
Yeah, it's badass,
Awesome.
man.
That's good to know.
It's badass,
It's
man.
good to know.
Yeah. So we have people consuming on different platforms, which is great, man.
Yeah, apparently.
We got everything from Spotify to YouTube and everything in between, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know what that one we saw earlier, Bull Box,
Yeah.
Bull something, I don't fucking know.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but apparently we have listeners on Bull whatever, bullshit, podcasting. I don't know.
Do me one favor, turn my headphones down just a tad bit. Sorry, this happens.
Turn yours down a little bit too. It's a little loud. I didn't want to say anything, but
no, it's fine.
yo, how's that?
It's great. How's mine?
Much better right there.
Hey, so a little technical difficulties here, but hey, you're along for the ride as well.
Yeah. As you can see, we are upgrading the studio. Not only Joe Rogan is doing it, but we are as well.
Yeah.
We got stands.
Yeah.
We got stands, and that's important. That's enough right there.
The mic stands we were running into some audio issues. Some people that I talked to didn't hear it at all, which is great.
Nice.
But when I listened back to it,
Yeah.
To see what we had talked about, see how it went, because I listened to all of our podcasts now.
Don't hear that.
You won't hear the beating on the table. You won't hear. Well, I'm sure they'll hear that.
Well, yeah, that's fine, but not like the huge rumble and thud.
It was like a thud on the tent. So I purchased these mic stands after watching a video on how to make your podcast better, and it seems to be working out. We'll figure it out on the next podcast if it actually. Well, when we listen to it back, we'll figure out if it worked.
It'll be up tomorrow. I got time.
But they listened to us, and
Nice.
I actually recommended another YouTube video to them that Nat Reckons, that the guy that does the cooking shows.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that shit is amazing. Definitely watch that shit. Also, if you want to listen to some comedy, Andrew Schultz is a comedian. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Yeah,
or
I know
not.
he is. Yeah.
Dude, he is fucking
He's
amazing.
fucking funny,
and
man.
his Instagram is off the fucking.
I was watching it
hook,
earlier
man.
today. Did you see the one that came out with today?
No, I haven't.
Dude, it was
I
fucking
haven't, no.
hilarious.
Really?
So many jokes in there. That's one of the shit he was talking about.
He's one of these guys that does a shit ton of crowd work too. So, if you interrupt him, he's going to interact with you, and he's going to tear you a new asshole too, man.
Mm-hmm.
So some of this shit is pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah.
You mentioned Joe Rogan's got a new studio.
Yeah, we saw it today.
Nah.
His studio in Texas.
Cylindrical,
It looks really cool, man. I can imagine the audio is gonna be fucking amazing in there.
Yeah, I think he's doing it right this time. The last iteration he had, he's got this giant warehouse, man.
Yeah.
He did the best that he knew how to do, and I think he's got help now.
Oh yeah.
honestly.
Well, yeah, Spotify help now.
No shit, right? Wouldn't you love to know what that deal was?
Oh, I would love to know what that deal
I'm
was.
sure it was way over $100 million.
Even if it's not, dude, $100 million for this.
Jesus, dude. And I was worried that because he goes down so many different avenues, he's got so many different hobbies and so much different things that provide revenue for him and his family. I was worried one day he was going to quit podcasting, and evidently not, man.
Does not seem that way. He's going full fucking into it still.
I'm happy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, before we do anything else,
Yeah.
let's crack a fucking beer.
Fuck yeah.
I got some different shit this week. and normally we talk about it if it's different. This is definitely different. There's some really cool cans. I'll put them towards the camera here so you can see them.
I'll zoom in on them.
Yeah. So these things are pretty good, man. As far as the artwork, it's called Ransack the Universe India Pale Ale. It's 6.8% alcohol by volume. And while we're pouring this shit, ASMR. Let's see if I can pour this without spilling it.
It's a tall boy. I don't think it's gonna fit in these ale horn mugs.
Yeah, they won't fit in these ale horns right off the bat. Not all of it anyway. But let's see. No, it's not going to fit. But I got a little foam here. While you're taking your first sip, tell me what you think.
I was getting my head off there.
I'll tell you what they think, man. Let's see what we got here. Oh, good God. Good gosh. All right. It's by Collective Arts Brewing Company.
Okay.
Out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, Canadian beer.
Okay, it's a Canadian beer. Galaxy hops from Myrtleford, Victoria, and Australia.
Oh,
and
okay.
Mosaic hops from Yakima, Washington, USA deliver aromas and flavors of tropical fruits, mango and citrus. Light malt body lets the hops shine, and finishes crisp, but not bitter. A hemispheric hop mashup.
It's definitely crisp.
Okay.
Definitely crisp. Crisp.
Did you have to have a lisp with your crisp?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Yeah, this is actually a good beer.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
Yeah. My first sip was wonderful, actually. They come out of tall boy, their pints, I'm telling you, the artwork on these things is magnificent, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's got the old school 1940s Superman design logo on here.
With Che Guevara? Yeah, his name is Che.
I wasn't even going to try, I'll be honest.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
I don't want to sound smarter than what I actually am.
I'm definitely not smart. In case you didn't know, we're both morons, and we talk into microphones. Yeah.
Like most people on YouTube, yes. We'll get into that more later, though.
Cool.
You talk about shout-outs and whatnot. And we went and ate at my place of business Sunday.
We did.
And so I didn't see one of the guys that was working until yesterday. And he was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know, like, I saw, like, you and I saw Mike there, both wearing your hats. I knew it was, like, you and him from the podcast I watched on YouTube. I was like, yeah. He's like, I honestly wanted to scream, are we drunk yet? So bad.
Oh.
But it was so crowded in the restaurant at the time, so we couldn't do it. But he's like, I wanted to scream it so bad.
That would have been so
awesome. I was like, dude,
awesome.
you should have. I would have loved that shit. I know Mike would have loved that shit.
I would have fucking loved it, dude. Dude, I would have had a smile so big, man.
Like, would have felt like celebrities in that moment.
No shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey.
It's like Keanu Reeves.
Oh, God. I'd love to meet that guy, by the way.
Me too. He looks like a fun guy to hang out with.
For sure. He'd definitely have a beer with you, for sure.
Him and fucking Jason Momoa.
Oh, God.
Like, dream drinking team right there.
We already talked about that. That's my gay crush.
Gay man crush.
Gay man crush. Keanu Reeves is shortly behind him, I think. I don't think that he's
it's crisp.
It's very crisp.
Yeah.
No, he's just a fucking all around great guy.
Yeah,
man.
he seems that way.
Yeah,
he really does.
There's nothing about the guy I do not like. I mean, you see all these celebrities doing this crazy ass shit these days, man. And they're celebrities that I thought were great, like Tom Hanks, you know?
Yeah.
He's one of the best actors of our fucking generation, man. He really is. But at the same time, he has issues.
Apparently. Yeah, alleged issues.
Alleged. They're all alleged. Yeah. And I hope they're not true. I really do. I mean, I don't want them to be true.
He keeps doing things to make it seem like it's true, though.
It's Forrest Gump. Come on, man.
And he was running to Greece.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, by the way.
Yeah, it's a whole thing there. Speaking on that, so we're doing the docuseries, obviously, The Unknown Known on the Alan Book channel. Me and Mike are both working on it, and I haven't talked to you about this yet, so I'm coming way off the cuff here.
Good.
Episode 1 was based around the Silent Children documentary.
Okay.
And I was working on a video yesterday that I posted this morning, and honestly, it's just not true. I cannot find a single shred of evidence that all 4, Avicii, Anthony Bourdain, Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington were tied to this documentary in any kind of way.
Okay.
I mean, Cornell was because he was financially backing it. Apparently, Linkin Park was set to appear in the documentary as music only. But as far as Avicii and Anthony Bourdain goes, it's just not true, man. So I want to apologize for that. I'm fucking wrong sometimes, but I fact checked it. It just doesn't add up. I won't portray it to be true.
Okay, well, here's the thing, and I want everybody to know this. Basically, if you say something and you're wrong, and you're man enough to admit you were wrong and correct it,
yeah,
dude, that's all that matters, man. Say you're sorry.
Well, we talked about this.
Yeah, say you're sorry and just fucking man up and say you were fucking wrong.
I definitely don't want to put it on the series like some kind of factual thing that's happened before when it's clearly fucking not anymore.
Conspiracy theories, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to debunk them yourself sometimes.
Sometimes, dude. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah,
Good job.
Sure, I just didn't want to go on this platform and fuck it up.
Nah, it's all good, man.
So we will replace episode 1 with something else. I got a few ideas in the mind right now, but for right now, yeah, the silent children not a real thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good. Hey, that's good news, actually, right?
I mean, no, the documentary was real. It was highlighting sex trafficking.
Okay,
it's a real thing, but those 4 guys were not tied to it.
I got you.
They do have ties to other things, though, like mostly just child abuse. They were all 4 advocates for exposing sex trafficking.
You never have to apologize for a burp on this podcast, sir. This is a beer-centric podcast. We advocate burping.
We advocate, yeah.
Advocate. I can't even
we
talk.
We just out here advocating shit.
I can't even talk, man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm
God, we're fucking dumb.
That makes you... Listen, there's one thing. And listen, I grew up on the west side. I lived in Middleburg for 10 fucking years, dude. And I tell you what, man. The southern accent can be misconstrued as being a dumb accent.
Yeah.
I have not run into a shit ton of dumb rednecks. I'm not going to lie to you, man.
Me either, honestly. They're people, man.
They're the fucking salt of the goddamn
it's
earth.
It's all where
man.
you live at. It's regional.
it's regional, man.
We're all Floridian.
There's a reason why everyone loves a Southern belle, because everyone thinks that a chick that talks like that, a woman, chick, however you want to say what you are,
whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah, it's a sexy thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when a guy starts talking like that, you know what that's linked to, by the way? It's linked to
slavery. That's my first guess.
No.
Okay.
No. It's actually linked to hookworms. Yeah.
It lost me.
Yeah. So it's been proven that these worms lived in your body, in your intestines, and they basically made you dumber. All right. It drug you down and stuff like that, and it's most prominent in the South, because it's so hot and humid. And that's why people think that Southerners with that accent are dumb. And it's just not true, man. It's not true at all. I'm not saying that all of them are smart.
Oh, yeah, no.
I've run into a few.
There's crackhead Joe out there, you know?
God damn.
You're going down over there, you go down, and there's someone down over there.
Hey, man, you gonna take me down to the door and buy some cigarettes? No, I'm not taking you anywhere. Get away from my car.
You be all right down on 218 over there. What? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. So I mean, it goes with every single accent out there. There's stupid people, but you know what? Most of the Southern people that I talk to, they're hard workers.
It's just regional, man. It's a regional accent.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's all territorial.
I don't mind it. What do you think about the Northern accent? Like the Boston?
Oh, like the fake Canadian shit?
No, not Canadian. I'm talking about the New Yorkers.
Oh, the New Yorker shit.
And like when a chick talks to you and she's got that accent, I automatically go,
yeah. It's a little annoying. It's because it's so it's aggressive, kind of.
Yeah,
it's an aggressive.
It's very aggressive
tone of voice.
They're very fast aggressive.
Wait, they get better than me?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Very fast aggressive people, though. You know, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So I think with this new setup, I think we should stay about this far from our mics.
Am I too close? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, you were too close.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
We're trying to get the hang of this. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize here for this. Where was that from?
What is going on in this podcast?
I have no clue. It's on left field.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back on track here. What the fuck else happened this week?
Dude, it was interesting as fuck. So before we get into this, it's gonna be a long story. Do you have anything you want to talk about this week?
Man, I got shit. I got jack shit. Except I bought and brought some great beers.
Bought and brought.
I'm loving being here with you doing the fucking podcast. And guess what, man?
Fucking doing
We're
it.
on episode. That was a shitty fucking slot.
I was gonna roll
it hard. That was still shitty. Do it again.
We're so back here. All right, ready?
Oh, look. We nailed the high five finally. Jesus Christ.
We don't high five a lot though. We just kind of like,
Yeah.
dude, right here.
Yeah, we knuckle each other.
Yeah,
mostly,
yeah. We're knuckle busters.
Yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
you told me a little bit about what what it was about, but
Yeah.
you didn't tell me any of the story, and I've been dying to hear it.
Yeah.
Like earlier in the week, you texted me, I got something to talk about, man. I did something this week. I have something to piggyback off of it, though.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell me what you got.
So I don't remember what day it is. It doesn't fucking matter. It was late at night. I was scrolling through Facebook. I was pretty drunk. I won't lie. I was pretty well into a few. I finished that bottle of whiskey that your family got me.
Okay.
Yeah, polished that one off. So I was feeling pretty great.
So you were fucked up.
Yeah. But dude, you know what? A really amazing positive thing came out of that.
Great.
And what happened was I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this guy I went to high school with. I won't say his name because I don't know if it was the podcast or not. And I'm sure he's wanted his shit aired out everywhere.
Let's call him
Ken.
Ken.
I don't know why. Ken. Let's call him Ken.
That's all right. Is his last name Barbie?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Stupid. So yeah, I was scrolling through Ken's feed, and he posts like a lot of funny memes. I like a lot of his shit. He has a lot of good memes that he makes every fucking day. And I've been seeing a lot of shit lately of him posting stuff about like suicide and how he doesn't want to live anymore, and basically things along that line. And I can't remember what the post was. It was like some days I feel like nobody actually loves me, and I commented on his fucking post. I was like, shut your fucking mouth, dude. People love you. Believe me. And he fucking he heart reacted to it. He said, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck no. I'm gonna message this guy. I messaged him and I was like, dude, what's going on? I've been seeing this shit lately. What is going on? I want you to know you're fucking loved and that you shouldn't feel this way. He told me the entire story. It was a fucking huge thing. He told me he was feeling tendencies towards that area of suicidalness. And, you know, I've had my own struggle with that as well, so it kind of, struck a chord with me. It's like, I wish I had this kind of help when I was going through it, kind of thing. And me and him were talking a while, and I basically talked him out of suicide that night, and, dude, nothing felt better in that moment, honestly.
Wow.
Knowing that. I actually helped a guy out of suicide, and I haven't talked to this guy in fucking 7+ years, 8 years, maybe.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You were the rock he needed right then and there, man.
He called me the next day, actually. So I told him, if you hear anything, let me know. He called me the next day, and he's like, hey, man, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know, man. I was about to get drunk. It's my day off.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you want to hang out? It's like, fuck yeah, man. Let's hang out. It's like, all right, cool. I'm like, I'm going to grab some beer, dude. Come over. He came over. We drank. He talked about his problems. I worked with him through it. Played fucking Xbox for the remainder of the night. We had a good ass time, dude.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Dude, it was great. I felt so good about what I did, honestly. And that's shitty. I know, to be gloating about the situation like that. But, dude, it felt good knowing that I helped somebody out of the situation.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, you should feel nothing shitty about this. With every good deed, you're going to get this feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This warm feeling that you've done something well.
Yeah.
And guess what, man? That's what life's about, man.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you have to help someone else. And you're not gloating. You're telling us the story. And I would love to learn more. I don't know how much you want to divulge because I don't know how people listening will take it. But at the same time, if he's listening, let him know we care, man. You know,
I offered to come on the podcast too. He would love to. So hopefully we'll have him on here sometime.
Great, and hopefully we can help him work through this, man.
I try to, man. I'm now helping him get a job with me as well. Like he asked, he's like, because he was affected by COVID, like everybody else at the time period, layoffs and all that shit. He asked me if I can get him a job the next day after we hung out, and I was like, yeah, man, fuck it, put in your application, put me down as a reference. You're good. Something wrong?
I touched the button on the back of the mic when I pulled it.
Don't touch the button.
No, I gotta touch the boom. We're getting used to these fucking things.
I know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story.
You're fine, dude. No. That was it. The moral of the story here is, just because somebody's posting things like nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, does not mean they're just attention seeking. It's an actual cry for help sometimes.
Sometimes
most of the time.
But you noticed it.
Yeah.
You jumped in. You reacted.
Yeah.
You jumped in there and you took charge of the situation.
Yeah.
You did your part, man. I want to stress to this. I want to stress to people this. I've had a couple beers, so I can't talk properly.
It's all right. What? You can't talk on the Are We Drunk Yet podcast?
What?
Fucking weird.
I want to stress this though. Anybody who reaches out to you, if you can see the signs and you can actually help them and talk to them, just be real, man. That's all they want. They just want somebody to listen.
They just want to work through it, dude.
They want somebody to listen to them.
Yeah.
It's like when your girl comes to you with a problem. Most times, she doesn't want a solution to her problems. She just wants you to listen.
Yeah.
And if I could tell all guys this and have them realize this, it would work for you 99.9% always.
Just listen, man.
Just fucking listen.
That's all it takes.
And guys want to fix the situation. That's how we do things.
We want a solution to the problem. We want it fast.
Yeah, we want to fix things. Guess what, man? When it's an emotional thing, you're not going to fix it right away, first of all.
No, you're not.
Second of all, there's no way that you could change someone's fucking mind, right? But what you can do is you can hear them out and just listen, man. Just be there for them. That's all these people actually want most of the times, man.
I think the funniest thing yet, whenever he was like talking about his problems and I was giving my advice situation, he's like, you're kind of an asshole.
Great.
I was like, yeah, I am. He's like, but you know what? I kind of need an asshole right now to tell me straight up what I should be doing.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's like, yeah, I'm a dick, dude. I understand that. I'm very blunt and to the point about my topics.
So am I. Honesty is on my fucking sleeve.
But it's real as fuck, dude.
Of the time. Exactly, dude.
Real as fuck.
I'm going to tell you what I think, man. And
you asked.
I'm going to listen. But if you ask me a question and you want to know what my opinion is, just be ready because I'm going to give you my fucking opinion 100, man. Is that the end of the story?
That was pretty much it for right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep hanging out with him. I'm going to keep working through it. Like, he's a good friend of mine now after we fucking played Diablo 3 for like 4 hours.
Well, I hope he feels comfortable enough to come on the podcast, and I hope he wants to talk about a situation, his story. I have a similar story.
Yeah?
Yeah, it hit me strangely. Kind of the same way it hit you, man.
Yeah?
I was making a pickup, and this lady who I help out quite often, man, basically starts talking to me. I thought she was a bitch. She was just so short with me, so nasty to me all the time. And I was telling her, I was like, hey, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks. If you need me, you call me. And she goes, thank you, Mike. And she's like, she starts going into her situation and why she acts the way she does. She apologized for acting how shitty she does to me because she says I'm not in my right mind half the time. She told me she was in an abusive relationship. The guy drug her around by her hair, ripped part of her scalp out, beat her to a pulp. And I know it's a sad story. This is not really
sad. It pisses me off.
It pisses me off too.
This is angering.
And she left him, of course. After that, he was arrested, jailed.
Good.
While she was in the hospital, they gave her pain meds.
Hospital for like him beating her?
Correct.
Wow.
They gave her. Oh, she went to the hospital direct.
Damn,
bro.
dude,
yeah.
that's fucked.
But she was on pain meds, and they sent her home, like they do. They don't have time to sit there and babysit you.
You have the money to stay in a hospital like that.
And she said while she was sitting there, she wanted to kill herself. So she took all the pain meds all at once. She died. She coded. She came back. I don't know. I can't remember the exact logistics of how she got there.
Right.
I apologize for that.
It's all right.
And she was married to this guy. She still wears her fucking wedding ring, so she's still like there.
Wow.
And I was just listening, and I'm like, God, what can I tell this lady? So I asked her, I'm like, well, do you have any pets? She's like, no, it's just me alone. I'm like, why don't you go down to the pound, go to a kill shelter, get a dog, show that dog all the love that you didn't get. That dog is going to be killed. So you're saving that dog, first of all. Second of all, that dog's not going to give you anything but love back, right?
100%.
100%, right?
Yeah.
We're both, we both have dogs that were rescued.
Grayson was from a kill shelter. I don't know if you knew that or not, but he was actually from a kill shelter.
He's deaf.
He's deaf too.
Yeah.
Which they didn't know, but I didn't know that either.
No, nobody knew that.
Yeah.
It was I'll have to figure it out.
He was at a kill shelter. Slade was at a shelter across from him that was not a kill shelter.
Right.
Oddly enough. It's weird.
Yeah. But I was like, my uncle is retired. What he does when he's on vacation, he goes to every shelter that's close to him where he's vacationing at, and he spends he does like community service basically at these shelters.
Hangs out with the dogs.
He hangs out with the dogs, walks the dogs, play with the dogs, and it gives him the joy.
I couldn't do that.
But what he does, if he doesn't already have one, he'll adopt the oldest dog in the shelter.
Damn.
And he will let that dog live out the rest of its days. Dude.
That's amazing.
It makes me want to cry, man.
Yeah, honestly, I thought about it, but dude, like, I just can't go through that. Honestly, ain't a lot of heart and a lot of balls to him for doing that.
You got to be very strong. You have to have a strong character. You got to be a really strong individual.
You know that dog's going to die soon.
Dude, I have so much respect for this guy.
Absolutely, man.
I'm telling you, man.
I would love to meet him, honestly.
She adopted a dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Her?
The lady.
Oh, lady, yeah.
The lady we were talking about. I'm sorry.
Sorry, good.
I don't want to mention her name. I don't want to say anything more about her.
Right.
Except for the fact that she thanked me because I was going on vacation. She thanked me. And she was like, that's the best advice anyone's ever given me. Thank you for spending the time with me. Yeah, I don't know if she was going to try to commit suicide. She'd already tried to do it before.
Right.
But I've recently talked to her. It's been like a month or so. She has adopted a dog.
Nice.
And she's like, thank you so much, man.
Nice.
Listen, man.
That's awesome.
Dude, that feeling you get, it's like apologizing to that guy at my work. Dude, doing a good deed for somebody and not expecting anything in return gives you so much more gratification.
It's crazy. He actually, after I talked to him that night, he's like, I'm really sorry. I never subscribed to your channel on YouTube. I'm gonna go do that right now. And he did. And I was like, you don't have to. It's fine.
Yeah.
But dude, like, he felt like they needed to do that. That was awesome. But after that conversation, I fucking cried. I won't lie. Like, I started tearing up. And Alexis was like, why are you crying? I was like, I just talked a guy out of suicide.
I don't really feel a whole lot of emotion most often.
Exactly.
I'm like almost void of emotion most times. But I'm gonna end this story with this. Basically, the suicide hotline is 1-800-273-8255. It's open 24 hours a day. If you feel like at any time that you might be capable of doing this to yourself, you only have one life to live. All we are guaranteed is what you have right now.
Yep.
If it's that bad and you feel like you want to do this to yourself, please call that 1-800 number. Also, suicidepreventionlifeline.org. If you don't want to talk to anybody, somebody will chat with you online.
If you don't want to go to like an actual official institute, I guess you would call that.
That's an institution, correct?
We'll call it that. If you don't go to an official institute, feel free to message us on the Are We Drunk Yet Instagram. I'm not trying to plug our Instagram or anything like that, but like, message us. We will talk to you.
Yeah, for sure.
We will deal with your shit. It's okay. We want to hear it.
I want to try to help as many people as possible.
Absolutely.
I don't think that.
Sorry. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
There you go.
That being said,
yeah.
That being said, listen, man. I'm not the suicide hotline. I don't have all the answers. Neither does Alan.
Fuck no. But we'll hear you out.
I'll hear you out. I'll try my best to help you out. He will do the same. Recently, there's been a petition to, and actually an executive order of such, to make the suicide hotline not so hard to call, to make it a 3-digit number.
Good.
The one that I've seen so far 3 weeks ago,
it is a big number,
was 988. Was what 988 is what you dial.
All right, cool.
And listen, man, neither of us are educated enough to talk to you about this stuff. But if you want to give us a call, if you want to like any of that shit, not a call. I'm not giving my fucking phone number out.
No. If you want to message us,
if you want to come on the podcast, come on the podcast. Because guess what? I've only had these types of thoughts once in my life, and I talk myself out of it real fucking quick, man. You know, you said earlier that you've had these thoughts, and I don't know how comfortable.
I went past thoughts, but yeah.
Well, I don't know how comfortable you feel talking about this.
Whatever helps anybody, man.
Well, tell me what you got, man.
I mean, I won't go into why I was doing it and the things I was doing at the time. I think I talked about it a little bit when Alexa was on the podcast on episode 16.
Oh, really?
16. I think it was when she was here last time. We talked about it a little bit about how I was when I was working at Emeralds and all that shit.
Right.
It was around that time, and yeah, no, I straight fucking tried to. I had a gun to my fucking head, and I really thought about pulling the trigger. It happened. Well, it doesn't happen, but man, sorry, flashbacks. No, it's I want to help because I know what it's like to not have help, and I was in a situation. I don't feel like you have to be fucking knowledgeable to help somebody with a situation either. You said someone who's educated. We're not educated. Like, yeah, we're not educated, but I mean, it doesn't take education to fucking support somebody.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't take education to hear somebody.
Yeah,
which is where I was going with it.
Yeah,
basically, just fucking listen, man. If you just listen to somebody, a lot of times all they want to do is just have somebody listen to them, and it's imperative that we listen more than talk when somebody is getting something out like that. You know what I mean? And don't try to fix the situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Do not try to fix the situation. It does not help. Well, why don't you just like not be suicidal?
Listen, man. Listen, you want to get high? No.
Just stop being sad.
Yeah.
Was my favorite thing I heard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stop being sad. It's like fucking Paris Hilton talking to poor people. Just stop being poor.
You know, I want to put this out there real quick.
Yeah.
I'm a married man. And, you know, I've been married for, Jesus Christ, going on 24 years.
Congratulations.
And I just want to tell you this. Marriage is work.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who doesn't think marriage is work is fucking wrong, and you're doing it wrong. It's two people that are constantly changing throughout the course of this relationship. It hasn't always been good, man.
It's impossible. Would you say 24 years?
Almost 24 years.
You can't have 24 straight golden years, man. Yeah.
No. It's never going to be fucking optimal, man. You're not going to have the perfect relationship always. And
is there great times? Speed bumps. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's great times. Yeah, there's bad times too.
Yes.
You know, and I said something on the last podcast about how I liked to whenever I was they left and they were in Tennessee, how I didn't mind being alone. And I want to go ahead and clarify this.
Yeah.
It gave me an opportunity to have my own thoughts.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it.
And we did talk about that. We were talking about that as well.
But I want to clarify because having your own thoughts without any outside opinions or outside thoughts coming into it can give you a clearer head for the most part.
It allows you the time to work on yourself.
Yeah. So, you know, and I worked on myself a lot. You know this because you were around during that week.
Yeah.
We sat around, we bullshitted, we drank beer.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, there was one point in that time period where I was like, I just feel this deep, warm love. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Because you looked at me like, what?
He was like going on about like positivity and things like that. And I'm just like, yeah, man, like I'm happy for you. Shit. But okay.
But
that was funny.
I really did because I had this clarity, you know, and it's not, I mean, when you get into your daily, you know, grind, you wake up. If you want to go to the gym, go to the gym. But you wake up, you go to work, go to the gym, you come home, you have literally an hour to spend with your kids and your family.
Yeah.
Right? And you go to sleep and you do it all over again, man.
Yep.
Do it all over again. That 1 hour, possibly 2, maybe 3, depending on how late you work. I'm just saying, I got basically 2 hours before I'm so beat that I'm dead.
Yeah.
Right? That I just pass out, man. So, you know, you don't have a whole lot of time to spend with your family.
Let alone yourself.
Let alone yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Of course.
That whole week, I had a lot of time to spend with myself and reflect and think about what I was as a person and who I was as a person.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was that bad of a guy, but honestly, being alone with myself for that, fucking long, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I have some work to do.
And that's what I was getting at in the last episode when we were talking about it, when I said, like, yeah, I was alone. It was awesome for about a week. But then things started getting fucking weird, and you start getting really introspective with yourself and realizing certain things about yourself.
Well, introspection is a good thing to have.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's a good thing to have.
It's how you grow, man.
But it's hard if you're constantly distracted.
Yeah, between the between your daily routine, actually not between anything, just daily routine.
Daily routine, man.
It's all it is.
It was straight up utter distraction, basically, that wasn't here. Besides, you take one thing out of the equation. Are you ready for another one?
Oh, I'm always ready.
You take one thing, but you take one thing out of the equation, and sometimes that helps you focus. So, you know, I just want to go ahead and, you know, I don't know. I feel like I should apologize, man.
Don't apologize.
Yeah,
you clarified. That's not like necessary for an apology. You clarified.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
I know. But I just want to let everyone know, you know, I wasn't happy being alone. You know, the first couple of days were strange. I couldn't sleep hardly at all. You know, there's nobody in the fucking house except for me and the fucking
Nobody's
dog.
in the bed next to you. It's kind of weird.
It's just like, I was like, it weirded me out at first. I got used to just being the dog. And I was happy at the fact that I could actually see clearly a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
Nothing wrong with it, man. So I just wanted to clarify a little bit and put that out there.
Yeah.
What else you got, man?
Oh, man.
You got a shit ton of notes over there, bro.
I mean,
you got anything uplifting?
No. I mean, well, I guess depending on how you feel about a certain person. I like how we usually save this sappy moments for the end of the podcast, but that was a real moment for us. I feel like that was good.
It was good, man.
That was good. I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, me too, man. You know,
we are humans after all. Mike mostly, me not so much. Mike's human after all. No, I'm laughing because I took a lot of shots at this guy during my last video on Alan Woke, and it made me fucking laugh thinking about it. Jake Paul had his house raided by the FBI, and I fucking hate Jake Paul.
Why do you hate Jake Paul?
Dude, he's such a piece of shit.
Do you like Logan?
No, he's
Neither.
worse, man.
Neither, okay.
Well, actually, no, Jake's actually worse than Logan. I feel like Logan had its mistakes.
Which is the one who walked through the death forest in Japan?
Logan.
Wow.
Yeah. But don't worry, he made an apology video, so it's okay.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no.
Listen, I don't want to cancel anybody. That's definitely not what I want to go through.
I don't feel like he should have a platform anymore the way he does.
Wow.
I don't think he should have the money he gets from YouTube anymore.
That's saying a lot, man.
It's true though, dude. You fucking you made fun of people who were hanging themselves in a sacred part of Japan.
It piggybacks off of what we were talking about with suicide.
Yeah.
That particular forest in Japan is notorious for people hanging themselves and committing suicide.
The suicide forest is what it's called.
It's what it's called, yeah. And he went into the forest with a camera crew. And of course, they went in there with hopes of finding somebody.
To finding dead bodies.
Yeah. And when he went into this forest, I don't even know if the actual video is still up.
I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Someone grabbed it, I'm sure.
Dude, he got so much flack.
Because he was being a douche.
Well, they found the body. They've actually found somebody who committed suicide.
Yeah.
Right? And they were videotaping, and they put this actual body in the background.
Yeah.
That's fucking wrong.
It was fucked up, dude.
It's fucked up.
And like in the video, I don't know if you watched it or not.
I did not. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
So when they found the dead body, the camera guy kind of freaked out, obviously, like a normal human being would, seeing a dead body. And Logan was like, "What? You never been next to a dead body before?"
Wow.
Making jokes about it and shit. I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. But focusing more on Logan or Jake Paul. Yeah. Do you know why his house was raided?
The FBI raided him, right?
Yes.
I did hear
not the
something
cops,
about it.
The FBI.
Yeah.
What did you hear?
All I heard was basically the FBI raided his house, broke down the door, and they were searching for
Who
something.
wasn't even there, first of all.
They were searching for something. They were searching for hard drives, basically computer equipment.
They found loads of guns.
Okay.
Have you saw that or not? Did you see the video?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I haven't seen anything. No, you go ahead. That's all I know.
But they found a lot of guns in his house. It's the Team 10 house. It's his fucking YouTube brand where a bunch of him and his Team 10 crew hang out, live homies. At. YouTubers have houses. It's fucking dumb, dude. I don't understand it myself. But no, the main reason they raided his house, allegedly, not so allegedly, was because of his hype manager, as he's called. Don't ask me what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck that means. He was in charge of the overall vibe of the house.
Everybody get up!
Pretty much.
Whoop, whoop.
His name was
DJ hype manager in the house.
That was part of the problem. His name was Armani Azadi. Armani Azadi. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta read my notes here. So this guy is in charge of the hype in the house, so to speak, the Team 10 house.
I kind of want to go to this house. They have a hype man.
They have a hype manager. He centralizes the hype in this house. He manages it.
Dude, it must be awesome.
Is the hype this high or is it this high? Either way, it's going to be managed.
I can see you coming through the door. Your hype is very low.
How fucking rich are you? They gotta hire a hype man.
Dude.
A hype manager,
all
sorry.
This from YouTube?
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And other scams that he's pulled off of YouTube, yeah. He's had a lot of shit. He's the worst part about Jake Paul, before I go anything else, the worst part about him is that his main audience is kids that are like 9 to 14 years old.
Okay.
That's the problem with Jake Paul. He portrays all this toxic fucking... Same thing with Logan Paul. Portrays all this toxic shit to fucking kids, man. And YouTube lets it happen.
I agree.
They just let it happen.
It's disgusting.
So his manager, Armani Azadi, I'm just going to call him Armani because I don't like saying his fucking full name every time.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
It hurts my ears.
Armani Azadi.
Stop it!
Yeah. So this guy has had a lot of... crimes committed previous to Jake Paul's employments. Crimes, if you were wondering, I see your face saying.
Yes, I'm skeptical hippo eyes here. What?
So he was a nightclub owner in Las Vegas originally.
Oh, jeez, and like
dumb fucking face to make it the camera. I'm like, fuck.
Jeez. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
We both are. He was a nightclub owner in Las Vegas, which he was actually a pimp in Las Vegas as a nightclub owner. He was a pimp. And this was a real thing that happened.
So he was an entrepreneur?
He was a pimp.
Go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, no, you're fine. He's been arrested for beating, torturing, and coercion and prostitution. He has beaten prostitutes, he has tortured prostitutes, and he has coerced young girls into being prostitutes.
Now I wish I would never have made a joke.
Sorry, your face just dropped.
When you told me that just now, I'm beside myself. I wish I would never have made a joke.
It's all right.
I didn't know any of this.
It's okay. You can't be mad at somebody for not knowing anything.
God damn it.
It's okay. I promise. I forgive you. But and Jake Paul hired this guy knowing all of this. That's what's fucked about it, man. But no, the reason why his house was raided was because of this man, and apparently what he was doing in the hype house. Not the hype house, sorry, the Team 10 house. Hype house is a whole other thing on its own. The Team 10 house was he would contact these 18-year-old models through Instagram and be like, hey, come by the house and we'll see about your part in Team 10. And basically he would get these girls to the house, get them really fucking drunk. And Jake Paul is a part of this, allegedly. This is not confirmed. I won't say it is. But he would get these girls really fucking drunk and be like, yeah, if you can be a part of Team 10, you gotta have, threesomes, and you gotta fuck me, you gotta fuck Jake, whenever we ask for it. And he would get these girls really drunk and tell them these things. And a lot of girls did file rape charges against him, and that's why his house was raided initially. Just because of this man right
Jesus
here.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah. Man. All this was going on in the Hype House, knowing full well, or Jake was knowing full well what was going on too. One of the former members of Team 10, I think his name was Cody, came out about it, and a lot of girls who were raped by Armani came to Cody and told him, like, this is still going on. Cody left because he saw this shit happening. But more recently, I can't remember the name of the model, but she came out. She did file, what is it? Not a lawsuit, not a restraining order.
Work through it.
I can't.
Work through it. Work through it. You're doing great.
I can't now.
You're doing
you made it
good.
so much worse. But no, she did press charges. There we go.
All right. Good.
Against Armani for rape. A week prior to the house being raided. So that's what we think the house is raided for. It went past the Los Angeles Police Department to the FBI because of this reason. And then we found out that Jake owes $2 million in taxes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, to the IRS.
Great.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, fuck you, Jake. Have fun in prison, you little bitch.
I don't have any problem.
I don't care.
I don't have any problem with any of the Logan or Jake Pauls because I don't know any of this backstory. I'm just learning about it now. What I have learned is disgusting, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's
the hell topics here? I did, okay. So make sure I hit everything.
God damn, dude.
It's a lot to take in, man.
It's a lot to take in.
What's funnier, not funnier, what's more funnier on their behalf is that Logan has his own podcast. And I just can't wait to hear the episode about it. If he even does one.
He's going to have to address it if the FBI raided his fucking
feel
house,
like he would have to, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Logan's not part of the Team 10 house. He has his own thing going on. Jake has his own stupid shit going on, man.
What? I mean, so are they in cahoots? Do they fucking...
There's no telling.
Okay.
There's honestly no telling. I mean, again, it's only alleged that Jake was part of these rapings, pretty much, these coercions of 18-year-old models. It's only alleged at this point.
It's all allegations at this point, yeah.
But it is confirmed that Armani was doing these things and has done these things.
So,
yeah.
I do have a problem with these guys if they're fucking doing that type of shit, of course, because it is it's a part of what we're doing the docuseries about.
Yep.
Preying on people. Preying on young girls.
Preying on young girls, yeah. Well, people too. It's not always young girls.
It's not always young girls. You know, you get this following, you know, on YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, man. You get this following, man.
Social media.
You're preying on these people as well because basically what you're doing is you're grouping everybody together. Everybody wants to hear what you got to say.
Yep. You
get this popularity. You get all these follows. You get all these likes.
Kids that are following too.
I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. We should definitely look further into this for sure.
I mean, I look pretty far into it as far as I can right now. That was it. All I know is that a lot of guns came out of that house whenever the FBI, cause you can see the helicopter footage of the FBI carrying out the guns. There's a lot. He had like M14s. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have M14s just lying around? He had an LMG. Like, I'm talking like drum magazine next to his fucking hot tub outside. Just laying out there.
Wow.
That's weird. Why? Why do you need that?
That is weird.
Yeah, right? I mean, Logan also has a bunch of, I want to say lawsuits. The LA police department has filed a lot of shit against him because he's throwing a bunch of parties right now during COVID. And he and a bunch of his members of Team 10 have been tested positive for COVID and are still throwing these parties knowing this. Wow. And they even come out like saying, we don't give a fuck. Wow. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Like, no, man, I'm not fucking worried about it. Like, dude, such a fucking human piece of shit, man. And this is why I hate Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Well, now you explain why you hated him.
Yeah, I did. If that doesn't make you hate them, I don't know what will.
Yeah, listen, man. Let's get away from this shit.
All right.
Let's get away from this
All
shit.
Right.
I don't know where we're gonna go at this point.
We can go anywhere you want, man.
I don't know where I want to go.
I got some nerd shit written down. I want to go. I
want to hear some shit about fucking nerd stuff.
All right.
Do you got anything going on as far as Batman or Spider-Man or DC Universe?
Actually, funny you mentioned Spider-Man. Yeah, a little bit of Spider-Man. The Avengers game is coming out very soon. Square Enix produces, Square Enix is, they make the Final Fantasy games and so on. So they're making an Avengers game, and apparently Spider-Man is going to be a exclusive character to PlayStation players. That was all I had for that. You said Spider-Man reminded me of that. I think it sucks because, Xbox players want to play Spider-Man too,
Fuck yeah, I'm an Xbox guy, man. Yeah. I don't give a shit.
I have both, but I still want to have a character for Xbox.
Yeah,
like a Soul Calibur thing going on, Soul Calibur had exclusive characters for every game system. I think PlayStation had Kratos, GameCube had Link from Zelda,
God of War.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm feeling it, man.
I can tell, man. I'm feeling it too.
I'm feeling it, man.
This is a good podcast, I feel like. I feel like we're on a fucking roll here.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling these beers, man. Hey, before we get too far out of
I'll talk about the Batman stuff after this.
Yeah, we bought something else that was different. We have 2 beers to try this podcast. This one's called Upriver American Pale Ale. Let me look it up on Untapped. I'm so sorry.
Please do.
I'm feeling a little.
I'm feeling a little something.
I'm feeling a little something. Yeah.
I'm fucking feeling myself. Fucking dumb, dude.
Anyway, here it is.
I like how it's up the table and you fucking hear the reverb off the wood.
Yeah, for sure. It says, Upriver is a classic, aggressively hopped American Pale Ale, if that's a direction you're headed. This copper gem...
Sorry.
All right. This copper gem has a huge hop banquet with floral, citrus, and pine notes merging together.
So fucking gay.
Merging together in a steady stream of aromatic beauty. Why? Why say beauty?
This is so stupid.
Jesus Christ.
This is copper essence.
With just enough malt for balance. The hop flavors and aromas careen from R-E-S-I resinous pine. What the fuck? Why'd you put that in there?
Is resinous even a fucking word?
Yeah, to grapefruit zest, finishing with clean, pleasant bitterness. What do you think about this beer, Alan? This beer is 6% alcohol by volume.
I kind of hate it now. It's where the description
3.60.
I kind of hate it now.
Scale of a 5.
It was a good beer until this point.
Fuck!
Dude, the fuck is so terrible. This resinous pine hops essence of going and fucking yourself. It's fucking stupid, man. It's beer.
While Alan was going on with the story, I was pouring my first Upriver. Sorry, I had to go ahead.
I've had mine for a while now.
And I poured it all over myself.
I didn't notice. I can't wait to fucking watch the playback on this.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
That's great.
I poured it all over myself.
That's fantastic.
Once again, fucking terrible beer pourer Mike fucking takes charge of the beer and fucks it up, man.
Got a lot of nut on that one, actually. It's kind of nutty.
Wait, hold on. Let me take this shit out of my mouth.
Yeah, get the cock out of your mouth.
and that the sound they make in the pornos? You've all watched it. Don't pretend like you not watched the fucking videos. You know you've watched them. All right, fine. I'll taste it.
What the fuck? No one's judging you for watching porn, Mike.
I don't mind it.
I mean, God might, but I don't give a fuck.
Who's God?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not as good as the Ransack the Universe Indie Pale Ale.
No.
But it is not bad.
No. So
it's definitely better than this one.
It's not bad.
We also started the day off with Loose Cannon IPA. Loose Cannon, the fearless, long-standing leader and cannon crew. It's the assertive bold that started it all. Loose Cannon is openly hopped 3 times in the brewing process. Aromatic with floral notes, and it's amazingly balanced.
Oh,
American
fuck,
IPA.
it's so floral.
It's 7.2% alcohol by volume. Yeah, this fucking beer, this one right here I'm showing to the camera. Fuck this beer.
It's okay. Yeah. But you said Batman stuff and nerd shit.
Sorry.
You're fine. Don't be sorry.
Okay.
It's called continuing the process.
Why
anyways.
is this weird?
Why are you making it weird, man? It was fine until now.
Fucking do it, Alan!
I don't want to anymore.
Give it to me!
I don't want to.
Don't be a bitch.
Don't be a bitch. I forgot where I was going. Yeah. So the brand new game from Rocksteady Studios, the company who makes all the Arkham games from Batman, is releasing a new game. They teased it last night called Suicide Squad. Apparently, the game is going to be premised around Suicide Squad hunting down the Justice League.
I like it.
Me too. I'm pretty excited, honestly.
I fucking like it.
I'm pretty excited. But it's all going to be revealed during the DC FanDome, which is basically like the DC version of Comic-Con, where they just talk about their own shit. I know the Batman with Robert Pattinson's going to be there. Gal Gadot's going to be there.
Wow.
Ed Boon from fucking Mortal Kombat and Injustice is going to be there. So they're going to be unveiling a lot of DC shit. This all happens August 22nd. And once that happens, I feel like we're going to have a whole podcast dedicated to that.
For sure, man.
For fucking sure.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I have from nerd shit. I can go back to some depressing stuff if you want me to.
No.
We're high. We're staying high.
No!
I'm not coming back down.
No! No. But on the topic of nerd shit,
Yeah.
I saw that within the game of GTA 5, they have announced that GTA 6 might be coming in 2021. Now, this is one of the highest grossing video games of all time.
Of all time.
Because it spans so many consoles, right?
Yes.
Now, this particular video game, evidently, they were in some sort of part of the game, and where it showed 2013, which was when GTA 5 came out,
Yes.
it showed 2021 recently. Like within the last 5 days.
Weird. What do you mean?
Weird.
It showed. Where did it show it at?
There's like 3 doors inside this fucking this house.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I read. Inside this house, basically. There's 3 doors, right?
Yeah.
Within this 3 house, it said 2013 before that. Now it says 2021. So people are like,
connecting dots over there.
Connecting
Yeah.
the dots, man. Yeah. And who knows, man? They've been in
Interesting.
They've been in talks of making GTA 6
Well, yeah, forever. It went from like, is it going to be in London? Is it going to be in Tokyo? Is it going to be in America?
It should be in Tokyo.
Is it going to be a full-fledged American, like whole United States game? Tokyo would be great.
Tokyo would be great.
I'm on the fucking Japan kick lately, dude. I've been playing Ghost Tsushima.
How do you like that?
Love it.
My son's telling me all about it.
Love it. I've been watching videos on it. These actual Japanese sword masters are commenting on it on YouTube. And they had nothing but good things to say about it. Like, yeah, that's accurate. That's exactly how you use a katana. That's exactly what you do in that situation.
Wow, the Americans got it right.
Yeah, from an American company, no less.
American company.
This is why the Japanese companies are like, why the fuck didn't we make this game?
Right.
Yeah. But it's an amazing game. Definitely go play it. Ghost Tsushima, PS4 only.
Talking about that, man.
Yeah,
My son was talking about how they put the sword away and how they unsheath the sword.
Yeah, I got Michael on it like last time I was over here.
And Michael is like all in. He's like, this game is so amazing. Dad, you
Yeah.
gotta play it. I'm like, all right, I can't wait. He goes, but you gotta wait until I'm done. I don't really know if you can have multiple saves. I'm like, damn it.
I don't think you can, honestly.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if he prestiges and he gets full through the story, man,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to fuck up his game. You know what I'm saying?
I did hear that once you beat it, there's no other reason to play the game outside of beating it.
Yes.
So once he beats it, you
Music
should have
to
it.
my fucking ears, because I want to play it so bad.
Dude, it's so fire.
I've watched him play it. It's dude.
You watched him play it? Yeah.
Yeah. I love the way it looks.
I think the graphics are like, during gameplay, it's really awesome. During cutscenes, it's kind of like just okay.
Yeah.
For the graphics.
I've not seen any cutscenes. All I've seen is the graphics during gameplay.
Yeah.
I come up here. I grab a beer when I get off work. I come up here. Most times I sit with him, watch him play a little bit. And at that point, basically, after about 15 minutes of that, I'm done.
Yeah.
Go get my shower, go to bed.
That routine, though.
Yeah, it's the routine. It's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's what we were talking about earlier.
Call back.
Yeah.
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 I mean, aside from Ghost of Tsushima, I've been playing Bloodborne, which is basically Dark Souls, just different. It's the same company. It's also a Japanese game. I've been on Japanese kick. And I think it's because of Ghost of Tsushima that I've been on it.
Of course.
I mean, I'm a huge anime fan, anyways.
Of course.
I'm a huge Japanese fan, anyways.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Oh.
I loved it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
What's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Man. You know, Naruto holds a special place in my heart always. It was my first anime. But as of right now, Attack on Titan is definitely at least top 2.
I gave you a DVD a while back.
Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll's my favorite.
I watched it before. We haven't watched anything since then, have you?
I haven't.
Okay. Watch Attack on Titan, please.
Okay.
Please.
I'll do it.
That or Death Note. We'll watch both.
I've watched Death Note.
Yeah.
I've
I've
not
seen
the
Death
movie.
Note No. We don't talk about that.
It's bad?
That's bad.
I thought it was good.
No, yeah.
I thought it was good.
Okay, so this is the thing I have with the movie. Of course I have a thing with the movie. No, the movie is great as a standalone film.
Wait. The movie's called Death Note.
Yes.
I just want to make sure everybody understands this. The movie's called Death Note.
Yeah. It's an adaptation of the anime.
Okay.
But again, like it's great if you've never seen the anime, and it's great as a standalone film. It's not bad. But if people who watch the anime and then go watch that, it's like, dude, you fucked it so hard.
Really?
So bad in so many ways.
But in the movie, who plays the character of Death Note?
You mean the Shinigami?
Yeah.
Ryuk?
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
Yes.
Again, excellent choice.
Yes.
I love it. That is the only reason I even gave the acknowledgement to watch it was because Willem Dafoe was Ryuk. If you watch the anime, then you can see definitely Willem Dafoe was that character.
Right.
Yeah. No. Basically, a Shinigami is a god of death. That's all that is. Because I'm a fucking nerd. I'm sorry. What we call anime nerds is weeboos. I'm a fucking weeboo.
Alan is a fucking nerd.
To the core.
Yeah. He likes video games. He likes to stand in the corner and jack off. What?
Does it make you a nerd? That's the weird thing I did.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're just a nerd, and that was what you did.
I was a nerd and I do a weird thing on the side. Yeah. But no.
Stop it!
So, Attack on Titan, if you don't mind, I'll talk about that for a little bit.
Go ahead. Give it to me, man.
It's an allegory, pretty much, for the Holocaust, for how Germans treated Jews.
Okay.
But the Jews, in this case, are these... I can't even give it away, actually, because it spoils the whole first... everything. Oh my god, I can't talk about that.
Spoiler alert.
I stopped myself. Basically, it's these civilization of humans who built these walls around themselves on the island. And on the outside of these walls, there's 3 walls. As you get further in, you get more royalty. The inner wall is obviously the king and the queen of the fucking civilization. On the outside of the 3rd wall is the Titans, these giant anamorphic humans that are like cannibals. They're just giant naked human beings that are cannibals. You don't see dicks or anything, if that's what you're thinking. I can already see it now.
Why? Why not?
I don't know, actually.
This is Japanese anime. They show dicks.
They don't.
No?
No, but you do see like the boob, just no nipple.
Gotcha.
In the female Titans.
Have you ever watched a Japanese porn?
It's weird.
Yeah. It's
a lot,
like
a lot of
everything's
yelling.
like. Am I?
A lot of screaming.
Oh yeah. It's like
Like, the fuck? I don't want to watch this. I don't feel okay.
You don't see anything. They blot out
they
and
censor.
blur out, censor everything that is penis and vagina.
Do you know why that is?
I don't know.
Because I fucking do.
Tell me.
So, the Japanese government.
Why do you know this?
I knew because a friend told me about it, and I looked it up, and it was actually true.
All right, tell me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, because it's a fucking weird thing to know.
Tell me something I don't know, Alan.
Basically, the Japanese government said you cannot show anything that doesn't show the male getting pleasure.
What?
I love that you had that reaction. Yeah, no. So, goddamn it. This podcast fucking gets so weird.
Scott, this is down a different road, man. What?
Is everything okay out there?
I don't know. Keep talking, bitch.
So, have you heard... Man, fuck. I feel really shitty talking about this now. Have you heard of bukkake?
I know what a bukkake is.
Yes. And that is why bukkake was created. It is uncensored because it shows male pleasurement.
Really?
Japanese culture does not, and Japanese government does not allow anything that does not show the males getting physical pleasure.
Really?
That's why they censor all their porn outside of bukkake.
So you can't show a dude like having an orgasm.
Mm-mm. You can show it, but you can't show a female having an orgasm.
What?
Sexist as fuck, man, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Look that up, man.
Wow.
Look it up if you don't believe me.
That's fucked.
No shit. That's why it's all censored.
Is that why they're always like screaming and yelling?
I don't know why they're doing that.
So weird.
There's no explanation for that.
Yes, I've watched porn.
Oh my god, no way.
What?
Who hasn't?
A lot of people, evidently. People are prudes. Some people. Not me.
Yeah.
I'm the devil.
Man.
Just kidding.
I'm the devil.
I'm the fucking devil. I'm just kidding, man. But, am I?
He's not real, so whatever.
What's a bukkake? You mentioned it. They gotta explain it.
Do I have to explain that? Are you
Yes.
serious?
What if they don't know what it is?
Oh, let me give it the way that Mike would do a beer review impression. A bukkake is a gatherment of males surrounding one female.
Come on. You're not done.
A gatherment of males surrounding one female. My mic pop fell off. And they all ejaculate onto one female. It's usually a surplus of males extending out to the 5 to 10 ranges, while there is one female in the center of the gathering who is getting cummed on. Cummed? Look at me, dude. I'm so sad of myself right now. Oh my god.
I like the fact you did that.
I don't like the fact that you like the fact that I did that. I'm so lost for words.
I can't. I don't know. Yeah. Don't do yourself a favor and don't look up bukkake on Pornhub.
This is one for the highlight reels for sure.
What I like to liken it to is glazing a donut. All right.
Where the female is the donut.
The female's a donut.
If you didn't understand that so far.
Yeah.
Why did she let that happen? Who wants that to happen to them?
Who wants that to happen to him? First of all,
that's just gross, man.
Second of all, I have never met a woman in my life that wants me to do that to their face. Ever.
Well, I won't speak on that, but
ever. I've never met a woman who wants that on her face.
I won't speak on that, but I can't imagine like a lot of guys doing that to one girl, and the girl will be like, "This is great." This is amazing. Thank you so
much protein. My face is gonna be
Thank you, Todd, Mark, Jim, Greg, all for coming by today to just ruin my fucking face.
No, it's good for them.
I know it's good for your skin.
It's protein.
Well, it's stem cells.
No, it's not stem cells. It's not stem cells.
Kind of.
No, it's not.
I mean, kind of. They have properties related to stem cells.
Are you looking at me right now?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, it's not stem cells, but it has properties similar to stem cells.
This is the first time ever in Are We Drunk Yet history we're going to disagree.
We disagree plenty of times. It's sperm. It's human sperm.
It's fucking gross is what it is,
it's protein
man.
on your face. Yeah,
it's fucking gross is what it is. I really don't want this podcast to end talking about bukkake.
Things I never thought I would hear on this podcast.
Yeah.
Definitely a top 10.
I just I'm lost for words right now for the first time ever.
Yeah. I mean, we have like one more topic that me and you both had written down, I feel like, and I don't know if I want to talk about it now. After discussing bukkake, I feel like it kind of ruins the seriousness of the subject.
It kind of does, man.
Where are we at right now on time? Can you show me? Can you tell me?
Let me go look.
Jamie? We don't have a Jamie.
There's no Jamie.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Joe Rogan. As he's still in the camera shot. And he's back.
And I'm back. And we're way over time. We're at an hour and 20 minutes.
No shit. There's
no fucking shit.
I thought we were like maybe an hour right now.
Now we're at an hour and 20 minutes. Let's end this motherfucker, man.
So I picked the song for last week. So you get to pick the song for this week. What do you got going on? What are you thinking?
Well, being the fact that we talked about suicide in the beginning, we're going to do something with Linkin Park. I know we've done it in the past.
Have we?
We may have.
I don't think we have.
Chester Bennington.
We did Creed. We did Linkin Park.
Chester Bennington committed suicide. We talked about suicide a lot. In this podcast, we're going to end it with something from Linkin Park.
I feel like we undermined ourselves with the whole bukkake things, though.
It was weird, right?
I feel like nothing we say is serious anymore.
No, we're done.
On this episode.
We're done. That hole in the wall over there, I patched it up, by the way. We don't have to talk about that anymore.
Most people clicked on that podcast because of that fucking title.
The hole in the wall.
I remember like Mike standing over my shoulder when I was typing. I was like, yes, that. Write that. I was like, hole in the wall. When, where, why?
Yeah, listen, last week's podcast was great. If you haven't listened to it, give it a try.
Please check it out.
I like to end every podcast with talking about everything we got going on. We looked at our shop.
Okay, thank you.
Everything is in stock in our shop and available. Including hats, which we will be buying as soon as we're done with this podcast.
We are going to buy these hats.
Yeah, we're going to buy these hats. I'll post a picture of the hat that I'm wearing now. If you like this hat better, it's going to be a little more expensive. Just gonna throw it out there because I got to order it myself, and I'll send it to you myself. So if you like these hats that we're wearing here, besides the ones we have on the actual shop, let me know. Send me a message. Direct message me. I'll do my best.
Once we hit, we're pretty close to 500 views on our podcast.
Yes.
Once we hit that 500 views, I just decided this just now without Mike's acknowledgement or approval. Once we hit 500,
I'm scared.
We will start a promo code on the Spread Shop website.
Okay.
Where you can get half off on all merchandise.
Nice.
Using the promo code 500, but we gotta reach that 500 first, motherfuckers.
Yeah, bring it in. If you're listening to us and you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. We need your subscription in order to know you're listening. Man. Listen, all we know is people are listening, but we don't have any subscribers to show for it.
We have like 18 on YouTube.
Okay.
Which is not a lot, but it's still...
Hey, a shitload, yeah. Well, that was weird. That was from your fucking gut, huh? Oh, that was... pussy.
The diaphragm. Some of that ruptured diaphragm.
At any rate, all I want to say is this. I'm inebriated right now, Alan. I'm not going to lie to you.
Are you ready for some fucking Mexican food? Is that where we're going? We're going to Salsas, right?
We're going to go to Salsas.
We're going to Salsas. We're drunk. We're going to Salsas.
We're going to go to Salsas.
We're pretty drunk. We're going to Salsas.
I'm fucking drunk, man.
Taquitos for days.
Wait a minute. I haven't done this in a while.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm not ready.
Alan, are you drunk yet?
Yes. Hold on. Yes.
Ask me.
Sorry. Richard? Mike, are you drunk yet?
Yes.
Mike's drunk. I'm drunk. This podcast is over. Go check out episode 17. Go check out our Spreadshirt website. Go check out alanwoke.com. It's not an actual website, but you can go to YouTube and find me anyways. And
I'm Mike.
I said that already. And we're out.
Oh, yeah. I'm Mike. And we're out.
We're so bad.
Damn it.
Should have stayed. Were the signs I ignored? Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have.